Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, April the 10th, 2018. Brought to you today by the First Bake, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral Mass for Antonio Ramirez, 63, of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Wednesday morning, April the 11th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Rennie Perez of Muleshoe officiating. Rosary will be Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Antonio died on Saturday here in Muleshoe. He was born September the 29th, 1954. In Mexico. He married Carmen Zaragoza. He is survived by his wife Carmen, his 4 sons Mario, Leonardo, and his wife Maria, Francisco and his wife Alejandra, and Luis and his wife Mary, all of Muleshoe, his 3 daughters, Sylvia Hernandez and her husband Alberto of Muleshoe, Maria Ramirez of Friona, Alexandra Guerra and her husband Isaias of Red Oak, Iowa, 5 sisters, Amelia of Los Angeles, California, Anita of California, Imelda, Martha Ramirez, both of Mexico, and Isabella of Fort Worth, 3 brothers, Rogelio of Mexico, Felipe of Muleshoe, and Expedito of Mexico. He's also survived by 16 grandchildren. Please keep the family of Antonio Ramirez on your prayer list today. And repeating funeral mass for Antonio is set for 11 a.m. Wednesday morning, April the 11th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church with Father Rennie Perez officiating. Rosary will be 7 p.m. tonight, Tuesday, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park.
Lloyd Garlington, 78, of Muleshoe, died Saturday morning. His wife, Lavinia, died just 8 months ago. He was a resident at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe. Lloyd Garlington is survived by 2 sons, Chase of Muleshoe and Chad of Lubbock, and his wife, Denise. Also, 1 granddaughter, Lauren Garlington of Lubbock. 1 sister, Sandra Edge of Bloomfield, New Mexico. He was preceded in death by his parents and also 2 brothers, Jerry and Robert Garlington. Please remember all of the Garlington family in your prayers. He graduated from Muleshoe High School. Lloyd Garlington was retired from Toke Station. No services have been announced at this time. Please remember that Lloyd Garlington, 78, of Muleshoe, died Saturday morning, and remember all of his family in your prayers. The high on Monday here in Muleshoe was 68 degrees, and the low was 28. This morning on Tuesday at 7 o'clock, it was 33 degrees here in Muleshoe. And now 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner, around the corner, or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information.
Well, looking at our weather forecast for today on Tuesday, a sunny day, high around 74 degrees, southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then clear tonight, low around 45, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour again. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 87 degrees, so much warmer and breezy conditions tomorrow. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour during the day on Wednesday. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 51, southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunny on Thursday, even warmer, high near 90 for the Muleshoe area. Windy again with a west-southwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 35 miles per hour in the afternoon. Wind could gust as high as 45 miles per hour during the day on Thursday. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 46. Windy conditions again with the west-southwest wind 30 to 35 miles per hour, decreasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust Thursday night as high as 45 miles per hour. Patchy blowing dust on Friday. Sunny, high near 66. Windy conditions again. West wind 20 to 25 miles per hour, increasing to 30 to 35 miles per hour. In the afternoon hours, winds could gust as high as 50 miles per hour during the day on Friday. Mostly cloudy Friday night, low around 32. Windy conditions again Friday evening. Saturday, sunny, high near 60 degrees. Windy conditions again Saturday night, clear, low around 31. So lots of wind and very warm temperatures this week on tap for the Muleshoe area. And repeating our forecast for today, sunny, high near 74 degrees. It will be calm today compared to the rest of the week. South-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear tonight, low around 45. Then 87 and sunny on Wednesday with breezy winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour during the day on Wednesday. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 51. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, congratulations to Jody Wood and her MHS tennis teams, as last week on Friday and Saturday in Plainview, they were at the district meet, which included Muleshoe High School, Dimmitt, Freona, Littlefield, Idalou, Roosevelt, Slayton, and Shallowater, and the Mules did better than they've ever done at a district tennis tournament. Placing and going on to the regional as an alternate was Luke Leal in boys single. He's placed third at district. Boys doubles, regional qualifiers, Isaiah Perez and Ricardo Torres, they were first place and district champions. In girls singles, third place was Cassidy Cage, and she's a regional alternate. In girls doubles and varsity, Sophia Sines and Angie Avilas placed second, and they qualified for the regional tournament. Mixed doubles district champions were Liliana Barrera and Jacob Kettner. They placed first, district champions, and also will go on to the regional tennis tournament. The regional tournament will be in Abilene on April the 29th, April 19th through the 20th. In the district tennis junior varsity medal winners were Aaron Chacon, first place in boys singles. Boys doubles, Raul Sierra and Jimmy Villa, first place. Isaac Mendoza and Romeo Reyes, second place. And Ethan Claps and Carter McCamish, third place. In girls singles, Valentina Platas placed second. Girls doubles JV, Anna Phillips and Kendall Miller placed first. Caitlin Kelly and Grace Leal in girls doubles placed second. In mixed doubles, Brendan Rodriguez and Alexis Campos placed first. So congratulations to all these MHS varsity tennis players that placed and moved on, many of them, to the regional tennis tournament, which will be in Abilene April the 19th and 20th.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. I am 7 years old, and I know one thing, that Leal's Mexican food is the best. I love the chips and salsa at Leal's. The enchiladas are super. You have to try the guacamole and sopapillas. That's at my favorite Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Well, make sure and go by and see the 2018 annual Spring Art Show and Sale going on today through April the 13th. This afternoon on Tuesday at 1:30 until 3 at AIM Bank in their meeting room, they will have the judging and opening awards reception. So make sure and go by and see that. They'll give first place, second place, and third place in each category. It's $50, $30, and $20 awards, and then name Best in Show for $200, and the AIM Bank Purchase Award will go to one entry for $350. It is at the AIM Bank Meeting Room, 101 West American Boulevard, and it is open to the public. The juror is Mike LaFleur, and they're celebrating 60 years of Muleshoe Art Association at this art show going on all this week during AIM Bank business hours through Friday, April the 13th. Everyone is welcome.
Congratulations to David and Liz Tips. They are now grandparents. Their daughter and son-in-law, Megan Tips and John Raybuck, have a new baby son born Saturday morning in Minneapolis, and they have named him Ivan Jonathan Raybuck. At birth, he weighed 7 pounds and 10 ounces and is almost ready to go to school. And he is 20 inches long. Congratulations to Megan and John, and also to the grandparents, David and Liz. Everyone is invited to come to a retirement reception honoring Coach David Wood and his wife Jody on Sunday afternoon, and that is from 1:30 until 3 at the Muleshoe High School Commons area. Please accept this as your invitation to attend Sunday afternoon, 1:30 until 3 in the Muleshoe High School Commons area. Coach and Jody will be honored. Now, we want an update on our Mourning Doves.
Well, we have an exciting update today in our Muletrain news about the Mourning Dove nest as we witness the shift change between the male over to the female on Saturday at 5:51 p.m. That revealed that there was still one egg there. And then Sunday morning, the shift change occurred at 9:33 a.m. It revealed something very different. We got a glimpse of a broken egg with a healthy-looking tiny hatchling mourning dove. You can see the male dove removing the eggshell pieces from the nest and flying them away, and also you can see the male dove quickly feed the hatchling. The egg took 16 days from the time it was laid to hatch. We will continue to watch the nests over the next couple of weeks as the hatchling grows, and hopefully we will watch him learn to fly and then leave the nest. Hope that you're enjoying this mourning dove update. Of course, this pair of mourning doves laid two eggs in one of our hanging baskets in our backyard, and we set up a camera to monitor it over the past couple weeks, and will continue for the next several weeks.
We want to say a big happy birthday to Alice Sims. She celebrated her 98th birthday, and her son-in-law, Drew Ennis, also had a birthday just recently too. So happy birthday to Alice Sims and Drew Ennis. Of course, Alice Sims lives with her daughter Betty and her son-in-law Drew Ennis here in Muleshoe. Isn't that wonderful? 98 years of good life for Alice Sims. Now, this week they are giving the STAR test here in the state of Texas. So remember these boys and girls who are taking the STAR test here in the state of Texas. And also remember that there is a baseball game here in Muleshoe. We will be playing Littlefield, and the JV will play at 4:30 this afternoon, Littlefield, here in Muleshoe on Tuesday. And then the varsity will play Littlefield Wildcats at 7 o'clock tonight here in Muleshoe also. And there is Lady Mules softball here in Muleshoe also. And they will be playing Littlefield. These are all district games. The varsity plays at 5 o'clock, and the JV team will play at 7 o'clock, and that is softball. You can see online and on the air here on Channel 6 the Muleshoe City Council meeting from Monday night. On Tuesday, they are serving sweet and sour pork for lunch at the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizen Center. On Wednesday, it will be chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares for dessert. And you always have a choice of a drink. Then on Thursday, rigatoni with meat sauce, garlic bread, seasoned lima beans, tossed salad with dressing, mandarin oranges with whipped topping. And then Friday, it's always fish or chicken strips. Don't forget that if you graduated from Muleshoe High School and you are a student in college now majoring in education, you may qualify for the Muleshoe Classroom Teachers Association scholarship. Go online to the Muleshoe ISD website to apply, or you can simply go to the Muleshoe High School office to apply. The deadline to apply is April the 27th, according to April Smith. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets on Tuesday and Friday nights at 7 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. Please use the Fellowship Hall door to enter the AA meeting. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. Al-Anon also meets at the First United Methodist Church, and that is on Monday nights at 7 o'clock. And We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment.
Aim Bank, Muleshoe, and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. Aim Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service Aim Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. Aim Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. Aim Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The medical clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe. We want to thank Bonnie Carpenter for the delicious apple jelly she brought to us. It was wonderful. Also on our prayer list, remember Connie Bruns, who is recuperating from her complete knee surgery. Also, Kay Ramage and Kathy Strickland. You know, her home burned completely in a fire last month, and Kathy Strickland has now moved to Amarillo. And let's continue to remember Kathy Strickland in our prayers. Tony Barrier is in Lubbock undergoing chemo and also radiation treatments, and he had surgery last month, and he is staying at the Hope Lodge in Lubbock during his treatments. Lynn Campbell and her husband Buck are always in our thoughts and prayers. Charles Mayhew, Doyle and Leela Sue King, Kearney Scoggin. Also remember Cleta Robertson. She is home now and back at work. Fred Clements, Ken Box, who is in Crown Point in Lubbock, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker, Ann Head and her husband Marshall, Sally Ellis, Paul Wilbanks of Lubbock, former longtime resident of Muleshoe, Belinda Head, Evelyn Riley, Robert Benavides, Donna Burton and her family, Pat King, and remember those who serve us in the military: Morgan Young, Dusty Turner, Dustin Sturmer, Ranger King, Rusty Trotter, Lane Wood, Bo and Brad Henry, Judd Glover, Erica Arzola, and Treg Box. Also remember our sweethearts, Butch Vandiver and his wife Doris, Sandy Noble and his wife Deborah, Nona Marlowe, Evan Kelly, Lisa Offenkamp, Jose Triana, Mary Wilson of Goodland, who is now a resident of our Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe. And remember these families who have lost loved ones: Lloyd Garlington, Antonio Ramirez, Seth Black, Dax Pummels, Sherilyn Morris, Judy Anderson, Bobby Sue Ferris, Jack Griswold, Lucretia Shannon, Marlon Inman, Sam Bradley, and Mrs. Carmen D. Vega.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on the cable system. Also find it free of charge on demand on our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, the Texas Heritage Hall of Honor. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
The State Fair of Texas is the biggest state fair in the country.
I think it's one of the few that is not supported by a city or state. It's completely supported by the activities by the fair itself.
That's John Thompson, chairman of the board of the State Fair of Texas. The fair takes place every October. 3.5 million people attend. The fair's main attraction has to do with transportation.
Oh, the biggest draw is probably all the automobiles. Everybody loves the new cars that are on exhibit out there every year. That's the biggest draw, and the next thing probably is the food that's available.
In 1992, the State Fair started recognizing contributions of outstanding people in agriculture by putting them into the Texas Heritage Hall of Honor.
State Fair has been in existence for over 100 years. And agriculture was one of the primary motives behind it. I mean, it's always agriculture, farming, ranching, all of that has been the mainstay of the fair all these many, many years.
Inductees can be living or dead. Photos and plaques of the honorees are in the Hall of State at Fair Park in Dallas. Roy Coffey heads the selection committee, which is composed of 21 people.
15 of them represent the Agriculture Extension Service districts, so that means you get a diversified group from across the state. Then there's 4 members from the State Fair of Texas Board, and then we have a representative from the Dallas Historical Society, and then the honorary chairman is the Agriculture Commissioner of Texas, and they take nominations, and now we have probably 200 or more people that have been nominated. Once you're nominated, you're always on the list, and so the selection committee meets every other year in the even years and in April, and then they select the inductees for that year, and this year they selected 5.
Among the inductees into the Texas Heritage Hall of Honor are Dr. Perry Atkinson, John Lewis Merrill, Captain Charles Schreiner, Hallie Stillwell, and Tom Temple. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.